Hello YouTubers, I got the old Stihl FS130 here, the scrap pile trimmer saw out here. I'm going to do a little bit of weed whacking here. I promised that I would get it on film here for you folks, so that's what I'm going to do. So far I put quite a few tanks of fuel through it and it's been doing well. It hasn't skipped a beat. Like I say, I'm going to go ahead and probably change the primer bulb. I notice it's getting kind of mushy, so it's probably going to burst one of these days, so no big deal. I'll pick up a new one from Stihl. They're only a few dollars, so I'll go ahead and change that out. But for now, it's been running good, and I've been weed whacking all over in around the property here. So anyways, just going to get on with it here. The guy that I got it from had gave me a brand new harness from his new trimmer brush saw that he got that he didn't like, and I don't much care for it either. It's supposed to be one of Stihl's better ones, but well, you'll see me wearing it here when I get the trimmer going here. But I'm not a fan of this harness. I've got a Husqvarna one that's way more comfortable than this, and well, anyways, we're gonna get on with it here. So. Well, doing pretty good actually for what it is. Just doing some trimming around my my woodshed over here. Just scattered weeds and, you know, nothing too major there. That's rough, kind of rough cut there area there. Don't want to go in there with a lawnmower because there's pine cones and stuff laying around here that falls out of the trees, and the squirrels have been cutting some again here. I cleaned up here this spring, but they always seem to know how to make a mess for you. So anyways, just cleaning up with the trimmer here. I did a bunch the other day, just get a little bit of footage here, and maybe I'll move over in the yard here, or I'll do some trimming in some real heavy grasses to show you what this thing can do. It's a pretty powerful little trimmer. This is pretty light stuff here. This is just scattered weeds and small shrubs starting to poke up out of the ground. So this using a 0.95 thousand trimmer line or whatever they call it there, that's what they recommend for these, and that's what's in that head there. So it's one of those Stihl original factory trimmer heads there, one of those 25-2 control cut or whatever they call it there. So yeah, works okay. Okay, we're going to give this thing a little bit of a workout here. In case you're wondering here what I'm trying to do, I'm going to do a little bit of trimming around this machine here. That's a hydraulic post pounder that I use for farmers here we use for building fences with. So I got to repair some fence, and I want to do some. This one's got a gas-powered Honda hydraulic power pack on it. It's a commercial duty post pounder, but haven't run it in a couple 3 years here, so I got to do a bunch of service work on it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of mowing down some. This isn't weeds or grass anymore. This is like a hayfield here, but good workout for the trimmer here, and just show what this thing can do here. So gonna get at it. Well, now we can see what this machine looks like here. It's unburied out of all the weeds and the quackgrass. So anyways, the old Stihl lives on, still whacking away, and we'll continue to get plenty more use out of it this summer if it keeps running the way it is. So far so good. And to put a, like I say, a primer bulb on it, and at some point I'll probably go ahead and change out the throttle cable, because like I say, it's at times it's acting a little bit weird, because like I say, it's got some kind of a funky little kink in it, or it shrunk a bit. So not a big deal. We'll it's earned its keep already, this old trimmer. So once again, thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out another one of my videos, and we'll see you all on the next one.